Jim Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Anything on comic book movie about this? Jim Carrey, what? Big fans of Venom. Nothing about Jim Carrey. Maybe superhero hype. I know they like to post things there also. Check out the forums. That's usually where people post stuff. And Spider-Man 2. 500 had an interesting combo. This looks like it may be something. Okay. Ran into a family member on the subway in New York. He had been coming from work, which was on the set of the new TMNT movie. He's been working as a crew member on New York film shoots for quite a few years. Anyway, he mentions that he worked on TASM 2. He said how Jamie Foxx gives an excellent performance. Then he mentioned something in passing that didn't mean much to him, since he's not part of any kind of fan stuff. He mentioned that another well-known actor was on the set. That actor is someone who hasn't been mentioned in connection with this film. So I asked what the said actor was doing in the film, and the guy said who he was playing. While I'm not going to say who it was, I'll just say there are more characters in this film that has been discussed. What? And people were guessing Robert Downey Jr. And you wonder if anybody says Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, I'll post his first name. What's going on? I'm Venom Man. Before I start this video, we're going to take a look at a video that I made a while ago. It's one of my most popular videos on this channel, and it's called Future Spider-Man Villains, and it is me talking about the villains that I want to and do not want to see in the main Spider-Man franchise. Take a look.
Carnage, that would be cool. That would be like, that'd be amazing. Alright, the amazing Spider-Man. Cletus, Kasady, who's played by Jim Carrey, gets in. Yeah, you see it connect. Gets infected with the.
It's like someone watched that video and they're doing everything that I said. It's like Sony watched it and said, I like that kid. Let's do what he says. Guys, in that video I said Electro. I wanted to see Electro. In that video I said Carnage, played by who? Jim Carrey. You know, the Ace Ventura, pet detective, you know. Guys, Jim Carrey in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. The person that put this rumor out. It's not a rumor anymore because there's pictures of him on set. Guys, the person that put this out, he said that the character that Jim Carrey is going to be playing is not going to have as big of a role in this film, but in the future films his role will become big. It will become major. He'll have a major role. So now, all of us fans, we're going, who is he playing? Cletus Kasady. It makes perfect sense because it's Ravencroft Institute. Have him sit in the prison and then just have him sit there. That's like the little scene with him in there. That's it. This is a allude to it. The next movie, you know, when in the Amazing Spider-Man 3, you know, introduce Eddie Brock, and then after that, you do the Venom movie, and then at the end of that, then he goes to Ravencroft, and then that's when the symbiote gets on the Cletus Kasady and Jim Carrey, and then in the next Spider-Man movie, then he has Venom and Spider-Man going against Carnage, or Spider-Man versus Carnage and Venom. It makes perfect sense. Then other people were like, well, it could be Quentin Beck because the fishbowl on the face. Put fishbowl, because I can see him playing the fishbowl on the head. That's somebody it could be. It could be Quentin Beck. Because, I don't know, because it got a big fishbowl. And then there's some other people. Got me thinking. Got my mind spinning. Got my mind moving. They're like, see, they think that, Jim Carrey could be playing none other than Jonah Jameson. I didn't think of that one. Jonah Jameson, Jim Carrey.
it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. He's a comedian, you know, he's very funny. He can be very strong with his words. He can be very loud. I could see him being J. Jonah Jameson. That's interesting. That is very interesting. And especially when you think about Jim Carrey, his stance on violence, because if you didn't know, he's in Kick-Ass 2, and he was actually talking on Twitter about it. He said he can't support that level of violence. So is he really playing a villain that's going to be violent if he said he can support the level of violence that we see on Kick-Ass 2? Is he going to play a villain? What do you guys think? J. Jonah Jameson. It makes sense. It does make sense. Yes. But Carnage also makes sense. That's what I want. So, if you can choose to have anybody, any actor in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, who would it be and who would they play? And who would you rather see Jim Carrey play? On the left, you got Jim Carrey being Cletus Kasady. On the right, you got Jim Carrey being J. Jonah Jameson. Choose wisely, my friends. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Share this video around with your friends. Subscribe. Peace out. Later.